Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, introduce me to Mahardika Purnabima, a student from Ahmad Dahlan University. Today, I will visit one of the facilities available at Campus 4 Ahmad Dahlan, namely the Muhammadiyah Museum. I will look at the collection in the museum. In the first room, we will see the names of the contributors who have contributed to the founding of the Muhammadiyah Museum will be present. And next, it is a map of the location of this museum to provide instruction for visitors about the place and facilities in this museum. And then there were remarks from the General Chairman of the Muhammadiyah Central Leadership, namely Professor Dr. Haji Haidar Nasir. And this is a photo of the founder and chairman of Pondok Pesantren Muhammadiyah, which is on display in the museum collection. And furthermore, there is a collection of Congress journal and their equipment. And this is a very interesting article. Please read it carefully. Next is a collection of photographs of national heroes who are also Muhammadiyah figures on display in this museum. And this collection is about Muhammadiyah travel books and other collection of books. Decorate with a semicircular globe, which makes it even more interesting. I'm currently heading to the next collection, which is on the second floor. First, we will be treated to a collection of miniature ships, and I will read the story behind the miniature ships. Journey to Enlightenment. The world moved quickly at the end of the 19th century. Industrial machines pushed and swiftly. Global capitalism exploited humans and the environment. Indigenous people also slummed amid the progress of time. Unexpectedly, Krakatoa erupted violently, shook the ocean and spread worldwide disaster. In the dark shadow of the turbulent archipelago, a strange ship sails across the ocean. Muhammad Darwish, a young man in his 20s, son of the abbot of the Yogyakarta Gede Mosque in Kauman, is determined to go to the Holy Land to seek enlightenment. At the port of Jeddah, the steamer anchored. After the Suez Canal was opened, the city became increasingly noisy. The pious from Asia, Africa, and Europe come to Mecca. They studied knowledge and discussed reform. In this holy city begins the story of enlightenment. Next is a collection of illustrated depiction of Muhammad Darwish's journey in enlightenment story. The first was Midrash opening awareness. For 5 years in the holy city of Mecca, Muhammad Darwish began to get acquainted with various views on Islamic renewal. The new horizon opened by Islamic reforms figures such as Al-Afghani, Rashid Ridho, Muhammad Abduh, and Ahmad Khatib al-Minangkabawi have become a new perspective for the advancement of Islam. With a new awareness, Muhammad Darwish began to formulate an agenda for reform in his homeland. And then the illustration about a renewal of the Holy Land. Ka'bah Baitullah is the Mecca of Muslims where good deeds are offered and prayer are made. In the vortex of prayer, the idea of renewal of Islam was echoed. And then the renewal was echoed all over the world. And this is the severe thought of an Islamic reform figure who has opened the eyes of Muhammad Darwish, who has also changed his name to Ahmad Dahlan. And next is a collection of renewal waves that have reached the archipelago. There are a lot of collections in this museum about Muhammadiyah journey, and there are also illustrations. There are also explanations of this journey in the form of video, which are displayed on wide screens in this museum. There are also interesting quotes in this museum. Next is a collection on the timeline of the development of Muhammadiyah in the archipelago and include an explanation. And there are lots of collections in this museum. Such as a photo of the 4 baby congress winners with the jury. Photo of Aisyah Bustanul Atfal, kindergarten student and teacher around the 1930s. The keris collection that was awarded by Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono VII to Kiai Haji Sujak. Next is a collection of literary movement. One of the main pillars of Muhammadiyah is the literary movement. Through this movement, Muhammadiyah produces and disseminates knowledge for the advancement of Muslims. And this is a very nice collection of movement posters plus a rotating globe decorated in the middle. And these are some of the experts in this room. This is an explanation in the form of a video, which is in this museum to make it more interesting to see the explanation with a very good video. Let's see for a moment. Next, I headed to the third floor to see other interesting collection. First, we will get a collection about Asia. Furthermore, there is a collection about Naisyatul Asia and its equipment. And this is a collection about Muhammadiyah youth. Next is a collection about the Muhammadiyah Student Association. This is a collection about the Muhammadiyah Student Association and its equipment. And this is a collection about Hizbul Watan in this museum. And next is a collection of one of the UKM at Ahmad Dahlan University, namely Tapak Suci Putra Muhammadiyah, along with the several weapons. Maybe enough for today. These are some of the collection in the Muhammadiyah Museum at Ahmad Dahlan University, Campus 4, which is in Bantul, Yogyakarta. The collection contained here are very interesting and very well presented, so you won't get bored looking at the collection in the Muhammadiyah Museum. So please visit here. Thank you. I'm resigning. Best regard. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.